Alright, so how's it going, everybody? I'm back again with another video, this time on traditional publishing. I know last time I talked about self-publishing, so I talked about the pros of it. I'm going to have another video also on the cons of self-publishing, so don't think I'm being biased just because I'm self-published. Don't think I'm being biased towards traditional publishing and not giving that a fair shake. I actually admire both publishing styles. It depends on whatever you want to do. So let's go ahead and get into I'm just going to crunch this up into one video rather than me just doing 3 extra videos and kind of stretching this out. So let's get into the pros and cons of traditional publishing. And again, my cons of traditional publishing is coming here, or self-publishing is coming pretty soon as well. So let us get into that and discuss that, because there's so much to discuss on that topic. So let's see here. And definitely, and don't also forget to like, comment, and subscribe at the bottom as well too. It's greatly appreciated. This is a small channel, trying to get it up. I apologize for the sound quality. I ordered a new camera and I thought I had a mic in it, but apparently it doesn't. So, and again, I also apologize for my granddaughter in the background. You're probably going to hear her show. She's watching her little Peppa Pig. So, so, and I have to watch her. So, have to bear with me on everything. Like I said, we'll get this sound quality problem fixed. I know my videos haven't been coming out with the best sound quality. Okay, so advantages of traditional publishing, the pros. We always start out with the good stuff. So your first one is literary agent support. Now if you're watching this, you probably, and you've been through the process like I have, you kind of know how this works with a traditional publisher. You have to write a gajillion query letters, but the good thing about it is it only takes that one query letter. So, and that one agent that's like, you know what, he's writing what I'm looking for. So for those who don't know, a literary agent takes a look at your manuscript, and again, you give them the best manuscript that you can give them. Of course, make sure it's still edited and it's still somewhat professional. If you give them a sloppy mess, they're not going to accept it. Literary agents, they look for reasons to not even read an entire thing. They can usually tell what type of writing it is from the first couple pages. So you want the first 2 pages to be impressionable, because then they get an idea of what type of writer you are and they'll read the rest. What literary agents do is they take it to the publishing company. They outsource this to different publishers to see who's looking for it, and these are publishing houses, whether it be Penguin Random House, Harper, is it Harper? I think it's Harper or something like that. Just whatever big, like the big literary agent places or whatever. So they'll do that, and then after that, they'll negotiate a deal with that publishing company or whatever, and whatever advancement you get, whatever advancement they give you for your manuscript, your publisher gets 10% of that, or your literary agent gets 10% of that. So that's pretty much what they do. Is they're the professionals. They basically know like the ins and outs. They're what people consider like the gatekeepers. If you're trying to break into the industry, you have to go through a literary agent first. So you can't just you can't write a query letter to Penguin Random House and go, hey, can you publish my book? It's not going to work like that. You have to look up literary agents. There's a place where I submit it to, and they have like a whole list of literary agents. I don't know if it's a blogspot called Publish the Death, and I don't know if that one's still up. So I'm sorry, give me one moment. I'm gonna look them up. Yeah, it's called Publish the Death Blogspot. I used to. These guys have been up for years, and they have like contests. They have like list of literary agents, stuff like that. So if you have a finished book and you're trying to get through a published author, oh yeah, they're still up. Yeah, they got some upcoming stuff for August. So yeah, they do. They still have their publishing. So I mean, they usually have like a whole list of like people that you can just submit your query letters to, and then they have a whole list here of people who's looking for stuff too. So so whatever you do, don't send your stuff to people that's not looking for what you're looking for. Now it's pretty obvious, you know, if somebody's looking for science fiction, you don't want to send them a YA adult novel. That has nothing to do with science fiction. So that's kind of just that. Yeah, and I'll actually put that link in the description below as well too, so that way you'll get an idea. You get to look at it, and just kind of help you guys out a little bit. Okay, so let's do that. So literary agent support. All right, so you'll get a built-in publishing team. Oh yeah, and I forgot too. I'm sorry to go back to that last one. Literary agents, they also get you into. They help your book break into book and mortar stores, big bookstores, things like that. Stuff you can't do as a self-published author. Your literary agent can actually help you with like a marketing team and stuff like that. Alright, so there's just that. Next one is a built-in publishing team. So again, what they do is, these people with traditional publishing, you get an editing team. They give you a proofreading team. They give you a formatting team. They give you cover designers. Something that self-published authors, we don't have that luxury. So it benefits you more because you actually have all these tools at your disposal and it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Whereas a self-publishing author, it does cost. We have to actually pay out of our own pockets. So that's a huge advantage of that. The next one is little to no upfront cost. That's the third one. So you don't have to throw out any money, because when you're a self-published author, you pay for editing, you pay for I'm sorry, getting stuck in train of thought here. You don't have to pay for editing. Or as a self-published author, you pay for editing, you pay for your book covers, you pay for formatting, and you pay for an editor. And just like I said with the last point, with self-publishing or with traditional publishing, you don't have to worry about any of that. You don't pay for none of that. Your publisher takes care. The publishing company is the ones who take care of that. Only thing to worry about really is marketing your book, getting it out there, and getting those book sales rolling. So definitely keep that in mind. So cash advances. Okay, because I wasn't really sure how this worked with traditional publishing, because I heard you get these, but cash advances is basically book signing bonuses. This is when you actually get a book deal, you get in advance. It's saying here you can expect to receive between $5,000 and $15,000 for a cash advance sign-on bonus, and you're pretty much in contract with your publishing company. You take this contract, they give you this cash advance, like, hey, here you go. Some I don't want to throw a negative in here, but some traditional publishing companies, just because you are signed to them, though, some of them do still expect you to market yourself, because they want to know how well are you at marketing yourself, how well can you put yourself out there. So that's something to think about too. You know, like, you still just this advancement money that you get, it's nice, but I mean, some people still have to use some of that for marketing too. So you kind of get that low end of it. 5 is greater visibility and reach. Now, this was pretty obvious. A lot of publishing with a traditional publishing company, they have sources, they have stuff that they can use at their disposal to market you better as a writer. They'll actually put you out there. They'll get you they'll get your books on the shelves a lot easier. You can get book deals negotiated, different contracts. Maybe they'll sign you up for and they'll load you with tools that you need for book signings, things of that nature. So this will actually help your visibility more. Whereas, again, with a self-published author, it's pretty much impossible to get your stuff out there. So I won't say it's impossible. It's just a lot harder. There's still self-published authors who do get their books on shelves. I have my books on shelves in a couple independent stores. Bigger stores is possible. Also, I know Barnes and Noble. If you're self-published, if you get published through, I don't even think it's really that. I think it's if you just sell 1,000 copies of your book, they'll actually carry physical copies of your book, because at that point your book is selling and people are looking for it. Because 1,000 copies, believe it or not, is actually a pretty good number of books to sell. So that's something to take into account too. And this brings me into the 6th reason. I believe this is number 6. Yes, it is. You get theoretically, you get more time to write. So, because I kept reading over this one, and it makes a lot of sense. As a traditional or as a self-published author like myself, I can tell you right now, there's moments where I have issues deciding what I want to do, how I want to spend that day. And what I mean by spend my writing day is, I want to write, and I do write and everything, but then it's like the longer I'm writing and everything like that, that's time that I'm not promoting myself. That's time that I'm not on social media tweeting about my books or my stories or anything like that. So that management is really hard. With a traditional publisher, they do all that legwork for you. So the only thing you really have to worry about is just writing your books. And especially when you are making sales with that traditional publisher, the only thing you got to worry about at that point is just writing your books. You're like, oh, you know what, I don't have to do Twitter today. Harper has my Twitter account, and they're sending out stuff right now. They're promoting me right now. I can just go ahead and just keep writing. I can just do this, and this. So, that's just certain things to take into consideration. So that's what it means by theoretically, like, you have more time to write. And as a self-published author, I feel that 100%. I wish I had more time to write, and I was still doing my marketing while I was writing. And that's the benefit of having a traditional publisher. So it's always nice. See, I told you, man, I'm not biased. I'm making traditional publishing sound good over here. I'm making it sound like the best thing in the world. So let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. That was number 6, right? So number 7, greater opportunities for a claim. Now, we don't, again, self-published authors, we don't have all these tools. Getting reviews. Most self-published authors have to. They end up paying for reviews. I've been offered also people services to pay for reviews, because honestly, reviews help your books sell. Reviews help you sell books. You know, that's just how it is, because people look at the reviews and they see them positive, even like maybe lukewarm or mediocre. Maybe somebody has a better opinion than that person, and they give a review too. I have to encourage people to give me reviews, so that's kind of something too that's a little rough around the edges. Hang on a second. My bad. So that's just something you got to think about, you know. This kid. Not now. Okay. Yeah. So this. Sorry about this, my granddaughter. But yeah. So I mean, that's something to take into account also, you know. Like I said, we don't have the luxury of getting reviews and things of that nature. So okay, so number 8 is greater marketing assistance. I pretty much covered this one already, but so it's just basically it helps your book get more reach. You have the advantage of having a marketing team who can get your book more reach versus someone who's self-published, who doesn't have that luxury and has to pay for all that.